said, Brandon here. I'm actually here with my son, Aiden. He enjoys soldering, so we're going to go ahead and he's actually going to solder up the radio that I'm putting in my truck. If you're following me, I'm building my truck basically from the ground up, running all the wires, sound dead mat, radio, everything. So he's going to go ahead and solder up my radio for you. Oh, he wants to show you something that he soldered up. But so I'm just going to walk him through what to do. It's pretty simple, color coordinated, you know, yellow, yellow, red, red, blue, blue. These are the wiring harnesses I have. Now, my wiring harness from the factory, it does not have a blue wire, a antenna wire, or turn-on wire, whatever you want to call it. So what you do, and you can do this with any radio that doesn't have the remote turn-on wire, you just go ahead and you put the remote turn-on from the aftermarket radio to the red wire, which is the accessory or the turn-on wire for the aftermarket radio, and you'll get the same result wiring it just to the red one. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and walk Aiden through each step on how to solder up this radio. So we got the two wiring harnesses. I'm going to go ahead and walk through step by step how to do it. Like I said, it's just color matching the wires. So he chose the yellow wire first to start with. So we're going to go ahead and grab the wire strippers, which are those red handled guys. And you'll go ahead and you will strip a little bit off of on each end of the yellow wires. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and actually strip a little bit more off than that because you want to be able to get a good twist and a good solder on it. Okay, pull the end off. All right, let's see now. Cool, so he's got,
I'm going to do the other one.
I would say roughly about maybe a little more than a 1/2 inch cut so that he can splice the wires together. Okay, now he just did the second one. All right, so now what he's going to do is he's going to take the two yellow wires, put them together. Now wait, there's another step. You got to remember, what do you got to remember?
To put this on.
The heat shrink, correct. So I always heat shrink. I don't know, I like it. It just works better for me. So slide the heat shrink all the way down. Okay, now twist the two wires together. And there's no really rhyme way or right or wrong way to do it. You just make sure they're twisted together really good. Let's see. So you're going to want to go ahead and twist that actually a little bit tighter and a little bit better. Now we are soldering these, so you know it doesn't have to be super, super tight, but you want to have a good twist on it. So let's see. So we got, looks pretty good to me. So now we're going to go ahead and clamp the wire in the clamp and go ahead and get some solder on it. So go ahead and do that. And clamp it just like that. You can just let it hang. And then you're going to go ahead and heat it up and get some solder on it. So we'll go ahead.
I'm going to go from the bottom up. Right?
You just need to put solder on it. Okay. Is there a good amount on there? All right. So he's got.
Put it back.
Oh. All right, back in. So he's got a good amount of solder on there. Okay, go ahead and take it off.
Ow.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Okay, blow on it. Now another thing you could do to make it cool off faster, you can actually dab it on your wet sponge, but be careful because you're by the soldering iron. If you want it to cool off. Yep. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to pull this like this and make it straight like that. See it? And then slide the heat shrink over it. But you got to pinch it, make it tight. It's not hot anymore, so you should be okay. It's going to be tight. Is it going?
Yep.
Okay.
Almost there.
Keep going.
Just need to get the wire.
There you go. Slide it from the other. Try pulling it. Maybe pulling it. There you go.
That was easy.
Keep going. You want to do it more. You want to make sure that that wire is in the middle. Okay. So maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There you go. Let's see. Yep. So you want to look, and actually we'll go back a little bit more because you're right on the edge. Cool. All right, so right there. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is use a lighter. So
Do this with adult supervision.
yes. And actually, he is 12, going to be 13 years old, but normally I would do this. But hang on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut real quick, and I'm going to set it up. I actually have a holder machine, so I'm going to hold it, get it held up for him. That way he doesn't have to hold it. He can just light it and do the heat shrink. So,
quick thing to say. Me and Dad were thinking, on his Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I don't know, I might be soldering and selling LED flex strip.
yep. I'm going to get rolls of it, and he can solder the wires on, and we're going to be selling it. But that's for a whole nother video. But for now, he's going to go ahead and do this heat shrink.
What? Maybe I can just up. This. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. We're having trouble getting this to stay out of the way.
Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulty. There we go. All right. So now he's going to go ahead. And like I said, just very lightly. So light it. Come on. You can do it.
I know.
There you go. Lower, 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 lower. Now go back and forth slowly. There you go. Keep going. See how it's shrinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Go all the way to the end. All right. Done. Okay. So he got the one side. So now we're going to go ahead and actually, Aiden, hold this.
Okay.
You're going to go ahead and turn it. Okay. And now go ahead and hit the lighter on the other side. Very lightly.
Okay.
There you go. Lightly. Just watch it. Go across. Go across. Go across. Okay. Go all the way across. Other way. All right. Good. Okay. So now you blow on it to let it cool off. Okay. And then you can go ahead and take it off. It's going to be warm now. Just remember you had a lighter on it. So be careful.
Other clamp.
Yep. Okay. Now look around it. Okay. See, heat shrinks on there. Nice. One wire down. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. So he's gonna go ahead and get these stripped and do wire by wire. So he chose red. So now remember, like I said,
There's 2 reds.
there's gonna be 2 wires that you have to splice together: the solid blue and the red wire on the aftermarket harness, not the factory harness. You have the factory harness, so you're just gonna cut the red one.
Okay.
So strip the red one back. Okay, pull the end off. That looks good. Okay, now you're gonna want to do both of these. So you do both of these and then twist the 2 together, and then twist these 2 to this one. Understand? All right, go ahead. And like I said, most vehicles, it's pretty simple. It's all color: red, red, blue, blue, green, green, yellow, yellow.
That's enough.
Let's see.
Because I don't really have that much slack.
This is not enough. So here, so I'm gonna show you. I'll do this one. I'm gonna do this one one-handed, folks. See if I can do this.
This one.
No, actually, I need you to put that wire down in there. Hold it. Ugh, there we go. That's better.
Okay.
Let me do that one too.
I can get it.
Okay.
This one just has a little less slack.
Okay.
This one has a little more slack. What about
Okay.
that? Ugh.
Okay, now remember, what did I say?
Twist
Put
these
those two together, correct? Make sure they're good and tight, good and twisted.
One eternity later.
Right? Okay, now what's something that you need to do before you twist them together? There you go. Always remember heat shrink. Put it on the other side. It'll be easier to slide it over when it's on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, slide it all the way down. Okay, now get those twisted together. And then we'll get them all clamped up in the clamp. And then we'll get it all soldered up. And then we'll move on to the next wire. All right, so let's see. That looks pretty good. So now you're going to go ahead, clamp that up and get some solder on it.
Okay. Solder.
Okay.
We are using tin lead rosin core solder wire.
All right. So here we go.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. We don't have sponsors. We're just doing this father and son, building the truck.
We don't have sponsors yet.
Who knows? We may or may not. Follow it down all the way to the end. Keep going.
Look, I'm going to get more wire.
Good job. And always safety first. Always make sure you have plenty of slack because that thing gets really hot.
Uh-huh. Sometimes, you see this grip here? Sometimes that gets hot.
Yep.
But it's not gotten to there yet because of the heat we're on.
Okay.
Say.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks good.
All right. See?
Just gonna get more solder.
All right. Looks good. Got some solder in there. Okay.
This off.
Blow on it. And you can actually try to just, hang on, wait. So just pull it straight. No. You had it right. Just like that. No. Pull. Pull the two apart straight. Pull. Keep going. Okay, now see how it's naturally going to bend that way? So you want to try to naturally bend it that way. Okay, and then slide it up. There you go. And like I said, it's going to be a little tight. You might have to pinch it to get it to go. Is it going?
Yeah, tightly.
Good.
It's right here.
So maybe a smidge more.
There.
Okay, that seems good. All right, so you think you can get it clamped up in there so then you can light the lighter and do the heat shrink. Remember to always pull all your wires out of your way. That way you don't accidentally get one that you don't mean to get.
Actually, I think I can go.
Yeah, you can go farther out.
This.
Got it? Sorry about the camera angle, guys. I'm just trying to give him a hand. Okay, and now here's the thing. So you're gonna want, you're gonna want to go twist it like this and go up and over with it. Okay, see how you're above it?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. If I gotta hold it for you, I will.
No, I'm just gonna switch the angle.
Here, hang on a second.
Yeah, do it.
Here, hold the camera for me.
Yep.
I got an idea. So let's do it this way. Hi. We'll do it that way. How's that?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're back. We back. He's gonna go ahead and light the lighter and heat shrink that up for me. Stop flicking your wrists like that.
I know. Okay, I got this try.
This try. Oh,
No.
come on. There it is. All right. Remember, light. Oh, don't bend your thumb so much. So here, let's, because you'll mess up and you'll burn yourself, and I don't want that. There you go. That's better. And then lightly go across it. Slow. Go across. You'll see it mold. You'll see it mold and move. You can go up a little bit on it. There you go. Now go to this end over here. All the way more. More. Keep going.
I know I'm going slow.
All right, that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead and take this one off and give her a flip, a little twist. Can you unclamp, keep clamping, open that up for me? No. Open this side up.
on this side?
Yep. There you go. All right, now go ahead and hit the lighter on that side.
This one.
There you go, lightly. Go across. Good job. Keep going. Make sure it shrinks good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all. You burn yourself?
No, it's just moving this way a bit, so I'm feeling the heat more.
Okay, that's fine. Don't burn yourself. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's unclamp. Go ahead and unclamp. Hot?
Still hot.
Okay. Is it? No, it's
Warm.
not. I'm touching it. It's not hot. You're okay. I think you probably just scared yourself thinking it was really hot.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It happens. So, all right. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next wire, which is what?
I'm going to save the orange one for last.
You're saving the orange one for last. Okay, so remember.
This one goes to black.
The black, these two, black and oranges. Because, see, this one has a black line on it. And it's the dimmer ground. It actually says on the wire, which you can't see in the video, but it does say dimmer ground. The orange actually says illumination. So we're going to go ahead and tie the grounds together to the ground and then tie the illumination wire to the illumination wire. And that will be the end of it. So go ahead and use the strippers. Cut your wires back.
That good?
Yep.
Might have to cut some more. 2 in 1.
No, one at a time.
This one actually has slack. Ugh. Ha!
Okay. I'll twist those two together. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and the reason I have the speaker wires taped off the way I do is because I'm running an aftermarket amplifier. So I'm just going to literally splice into the harness for the speakers and run that to the back of the truck to make my wire connections at the amp.
Did you say spleen?
Splice. Yep. So you want to go ahead and get your heat shrink on. Very good. I didn't even have to remind you. That's what I'm talking about, Willis.
Maybe I'm going to put it
You want to try and put it on that side? Be able to slide it down a little further, maybe?
I will. Just gotta... Yeah, that's enough slack, I'd say.
Okay. As long as you think it's enough. Sorry about the camera angle. I probably get a little off track here because I'm trying to watch him and make sure he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Some of this one?
No.
It's a little long.
You can, after you splice and excuse me.
Splice and
Splice them together, twist them together. Give them a super good twist. Okay, let me see. Here, let me hold that. All right, and then let me help you with this really quick. Give you a little extra slack. Ooh, we're not going to use that for that. We're using this one.
Hi.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get this little guy soldered up here. All right, go ahead.
Say a little more.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a good look at this. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty good. Okay. So go ahead. And then with this one, you're going to want to bend it this way. Okay. And then go ahead and slide your heat shrink over.
Slide to the right.
Slide to the left. 2 hops this time. Good. All right. Now go ahead and get her clamped up in there for you.
Move this and this. Okay.
So you're going to want to put it like this because you want that out in front. So clamp that right there. Open her up. Good. Okay. And all right, like that. Again, I apologize for the camera angle. I'm just trying to make sure he's set up safe to do what we're doing. I don't want any backlash. Oh, you let your kid use a lighter. So, all right.
I say this thing is hotter.
I know.
Than
I
this.
would say a soldering iron is definitely more dangerous than a lighter, but he does follow safety precautions and he's very careful. So we allow it. And again, I mean, look at this thing. I mean, he soldered this all by himself.
Next video that I'm in, I'm going to show you my alarm clock because
yep.
that's at my mom's right now.
Yep.
I was showing it to my class. Continuing.
All right. Continuing. He's going to go ahead and light and
First try.
heat shrink this up.
First try.
Second.
Third.
There it is. All right. Remember, light. Back the other way. Keep going. So,
can you raise it?
can I raise it up? Yes.
Raise up that thing.
There you go, buddy. Go to the right. All right. Looks pretty good. All right, now let's stop and turn it. You can turn. No, here. Pull the thing, or twist it, I mean. Sorry, pinch it.
Ow.
Well, don't do that. Pinch the thing that you're holding with your right hand. There you go.
You should have said open it.
Now open it. Okay. Good. That's fine.
Ow.
Go ahead.
First try this time. Second. Third. Fourth.
Uh-oh, you're getting worse.
Well, I'm going to wait for this to cool down.
All right.
It's a little hot.
So we're going to just hit this really quick. Super reel, I accidentally hit stop. I don't know why. I think it brushed my finger or something. But so we're back, but he finished heat shrinking that one up for me. So now he's just got one final wire, which is the illumination wire. So we're going to go ahead and get this cut up and spliced together and soldered and heat shrinked.
Saying spleen.
Spliced.
Spleen.
I'm not spleening anything. I'm splicing.
That sounds wrong.
You're splicing.
I'm spleening.
You're spleening the wires for me.
Uh-huh.
And always watch your fingers, child.
I know.
Your fingers are valuable.
Sometimes.
No, always. Okay.
Wonder what this does.
Absolutely nothing.
How do you know?
I don't know, but are you skipping a step? Oh, look at that. And you know what? That's okay because I did it too in the first wiring harness video that I did. I accidentally soldered the very last wire before I even put the heat shrink on.
Haha.
But when you got two people looking at it to remind you, it makes it a little easier. He's got the technique of spinning the wires around each other. It kind of works, but now you need to get a good tight pinch and just twist. Twist, 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 twist.
I'm just going to cut a bit off.
Okay, he wants to cut the tip off.
Oh, just to let you know, these are unbranded cat trimmers.
Unbranded cat nail trimmers, and they work great for cutting little wires and
just
working
look
in a
at this
car.
perfection.
All right.
They're sharp, too.
So now you're going to go ahead and solder them up. So put them in the pincher.
Yarder.
Put them in the pincher. Yeah, you want to bend it this way. So again, sorry for the camera. Just trying to help my boy out. Oh, see? That wasn't a good twist. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Hold the camera for me. It looked good, but it was not a good twist. As soon as we let it go and put pressure on it, it came apart. That's okay, though. It happens to me even. Nobody's perfect. So
quote that.
Dude, I stand by it. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect.
We're all human.
We're all just human. So, all right, give me the camera back. You go ahead and get that soldered up for me. I know people love the fact that, like, my kid solders. Like, that's so cool.
If you want more videos of me soldering, what is wrong?
Look at that. Nothing. That looks good.
Oh, what is wrong
You're
with
done.
my thing? It's like cut in half.
Oh, because I put a different tip on it. There's different tips you can put on it. So go ahead and clean that off.
About that?
Someday. But yeah, solder looks really good. Okay, go ahead and put that up. Get the wire straightened out and get the heat shrink going.
Okay, heat shrink. Bend it this way.
Nope.
No, wait.
Remember, you can pull the two wires to see which way it wants to naturally fold. So it's going to go this way.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm pinching it. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. And go ahead and slide her over right there. That looks good.
That is perfect.
And then
that is perfection at its.
I would put it. Yep.
I got this.
Backside. Yep.
Sometimes I know.
Sometimes you remember. That's okay. I do the same thing. There is no success without failure. So sometimes you got to mess up before you get it the right way.
With my baby sister, I finally got the record of her laughing the most.
Yeah, he got her cracking up.
I was just throwing a ball in the air and catching it.
All right. So now that we got all that out of the way. Okay. I got all that. Go ahead.
Okay. Second try. Third. Fourth.
There it is. All right. So nice and light all the way across. Looks good.
That was quick.
Yep. All right. I would roll it. I would do one spin. Here, you want to hold the camera? I'll do that so you don't burn yourself. Okay.
If you hear blowing, that's just me blowing off the lighter.
All right. And go ahead. Hit that bottom side real quick, and then we'll be all done.
Second. Third. Okay, give me a second. Maybe left hand? No. I'm a righty, not a tighty.
You're a righty-tighty, not a lefty-loosey is what you were going for. All right.
Burnt. Slide to the left. Slide
All right.
to the right.
That looks really good. Okay. So we got all the wires all soldered, all heat shrink together, ready to go in the truck. The last thing we'll have to do is the speaker wire, but again, that's another video when I actually go to install the radio. If you actually want to see, this is the radio that I got going in there. It's a Kenwood. I don't know if you can see a DNX 57 5S. Yeah, if you want
more soldering videos with me.
this.
I mean, I will be in more videos.
I will definitely do some more videos for him. But, yeah, if you liked what you see and you want to see more content, just go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell. And, I mean, share my videos. You know, let people see what I got going on. I'm definitely all for that. If you have any questions or anything that maybe I missed or I should have added, feel free to drop a comment. I respond fairly quickly. And yeah, hopefully I get to post some more videos here soon. So stay tuned.
What's your sub goal right now?
My what?
Sub goal? Like how many subscribers?
Oh, I don't have a goal. I'm just doing this, trying to put out good content and information for, you know, the common basehead, you know, the person that doesn't really have the money to go to a shop and spend big money on speakers and stuff like that. That way you can just do it yourself. But like I said, subscribe, click that bell, and share my videos.